This is how the new video style is evolving YouTube. So what am I talking about? I don't know if you are paying attention to the type of videos that are recently being created by YouTubers, especially by new YouTubers and also the older YouTubers. I'm talking those at big numbers on YouTube. This type of video style is simplistic. Little editing, no flashy style editing, and no somersault that is going on in the editing. It's just people that are holding a camera, walking down the streets and talking about whatever it is that they're talking about under their niche, or they're sitting in the park, or they're walking up the hiking trail, or they're in a restaurant, or even in the bathroom. Of course, in the bathroom, doing their skincare routine. Those are the type of videos that are taking YouTube by storm because there is a minimal editing in those videos. Now the question is, why are people seemingly interested in simplistic type of videos? That's because people are looking for what? Relatability. Most people these days are starting YouTube channels, and the first thing that they worry about is their own confidence. Secondly, they worry about, oh my goodness, I know nothing about editing. I know nothing about filming. I know nothing about talking in front of a camera. I know nothing about anything. And now you come with a simple video, less edited, no somersault in your editing, nothing flashy, nothing complicated that scares them or intimidate them. And then they come across your video and they're like, this is the type of video I want to make. Seemingly, those are the people that are actually evolving YouTube video styles on YouTube. And these type of videos, guess what? They get over 10,000, 50,000, even 200,000 views. Why? Because people can relate with the individual. Now, one thing I also notice even about me, most of my scripted videos is because I scripted them. And in most cases, I am overthinking and I'm worried that I am skipping or maybe I'm forgetting something in the script. As a result, I end up looking like a robot, all stiff, and I'm just talking to the camera. When I am not scripted and I'm speaking from the heart because think I already know the topic, I am able to do what exactly you are saying. Somebody in the comment section said, I subscribe because you are hilarious. Exactly. Because when you are not going to script your YouTube videos and you're speaking from the heart, your personality also comes out. And that is exactly what people fall in love with. You, before they actually fall in love with the content that you are creating. Sometimes it's the other way around. Somebody clicked, of course, on your video because they were looking for certain information and they clicked on your video, and then they got the value that they sought in your video. But at the same time, they cannot help but like the personality that is delivering this type of information to them. Why? Because they are able to be creative, they are able to be authentic. Because, yeah, you see, I speak a lot with my hands because that's who I am. I cannot talk like this like I used to when I have a script because I'm worried that my script may not script. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to ditch the whole script thing and I'm just going to speak from the heart so that people also get to see my personality. And you can even tell that I speak a little bit fast because that's who I really am when I'm talking about something that I'm very passionate about. I am passionate about YouTube and YouTube growth and helping other content creators that are coming up on these streets because these streets are difficult, I can tell you that. For a person who's been here for 4 years, it is not easy. And that is why I always say to everybody that comes onto YouTube that you must never, just because you are popular on TikTok, or you're popular on Instagram or Facebook, and then you come to these streets are going to humble you. Whether you're a celebrity, you're an athlete, an Olympian, and you come here, the algorithm will be like, and you are? Okay, show me who you are. That is when you have to train the algorithm what you are all about and what value do you have for the audience that the algorithm is going to promote your videos to. So the point that I'm trying to make here, create videos and make them as minimalist as possible when it comes to editing, when it comes to fanciness. Just be you and just talk to the camera from your heart about whatever niche that you have chosen and the topic under that niche. that you are going to talk about so that people not only appreciate your content but also fall in love. When people fall in love with you, guess what happens? They subscribe. Because if you are going to be a robot and all rigid, people are like, okay, I like the information that you gave me, but I don't like you, simply because they don't relate with you. So it's important that you let loose of yourself and let's stop following all these big YouTubers who, by the way, now are also coming back to this evolution of video styles that are on YouTube. So I will implore you that when you are starting your YouTube channel or you already have a YouTube channel, do a turnaround, because this type of video style, it is blowing up on YouTube and definitely will blow up your YouTube channel and also blow up all of your videos that you are going to create after listening to this advice. That be simple. Minimal editing. Basically what you do, you just cut up the first. Listen what I'm trying to say to you. The ums and the ums, and you see what I just did now? I was swallowing my spit. So you can do that in this new type of videos, because those are the things that we used to cut out during editing, and it will take editing forever to complete. I used to take close to about 24 hours to edit a video when I was starting out. Now you are lucky because YouTube is evolving because of this video style. You could literally just sit down if you're doing a talking head video and then you do your thing with your ums and your arms, and also looking down. Maybe you have PowerPoint on your piece of paper. You can look down and then continue talking. That is what people are looking for, because they don't know, some of them, how exactly does one create a YouTube video with all the tongue ties and the ums and the ums, as well as like freezing a little bit and then remembering what they want to say. All of that stuff, people appreciate it. Go ahead and do it. Do not worry yourself about being perfect. People no longer looking for perfection. However, though, in all of this simplicity that you are going to be embarking on your YouTube videos, you must still add value. Your content must still have value proposition so that people take away something when they leave your YouTube video. However, though, they must also feel like, wow, I spoke to a real person, or I watched a real person, and this real person added so much value into my life. Now I can go and put all of these things into implementation or practice or action or whatever the case might be. That is what this new video style is evolving YouTube videos currently. Even myself, I'm finding myself watching people that are walking down the road and just talking about, whether they're talking about finance, or they are talking about insurance, or they are talking about health, or they are talking about fitness, or they are talking about some random stuff. I've even seen somebody who did true crime while just walking down the street or their street. I don't know if they were exercising or what, but it looked so interesting. Like I was with the person, walking side by side with them while I'm listening to this true crime story. I was like, this is interesting. I even see another guy who talks about money on YouTube, how to make money on YouTube, and he's walking down the street. And I feel like I'm just right there with him and I'm listening to him and all his ideas and tips that he's giving. I was like, I like that. I like that type of video style. And it is taking YouTube by storm. Somebody else is walking somewhere in the hiking trails of Finland, or hiking trails of Colorado, or walking trails somewhere in Cape Town or something like that. And the other one that is my favorite is somebody going to the beach. And then they just set up a tripod and the camera and they sit in front of, and then they look at the waves as they hit the shore. And then from there, they turn around and they start talking to us about YouTube growth, or about starting a YouTube channel, or they're talking about personal finance, or whatever the case might be. These videos are so authentic. They are so like, wow, I can relate. I wish I could also live by the beach and able to, look at my life the way this lady or this man is looking at his own life. It's beautiful. So I will encourage you to stop being rigid and having a script. Just be simple in your YouTube videos and you will have minimal time to edit the video. Literally, you could maybe spend, let's say, an hour instead of spending 30 hours editing a YouTube video. All you know that, okay, this part I can cut out and that part I can cut out. And then, of course, you're going to have jump cuts because you know what? New YouTubers, when they start off, they don't know anything about editing, and you will see the jump cuts like really happening in the video. And people appreciate those type of videos. Those flashy video styles that you used to see before, like Mr. Beast and them they used to do, they themselves are starting to make simple videos. You understand what I'm trying to say here? So go ahead and create that simple video and gain yourself lots of views and subscribers, because people want to fall in love with you too. That is why people subscribe. In case you were wondering why people watch but they don't subscribe, that's because they like your content, but they don't relate with you. So be yourself, be authentic so that they can fall in love with you as well.